Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh man. Oh jeez. Oh god. Oh man. Oh god. Oh jeez. Okay. All right, guys. So, I don't need any sort of forewarning on this chapter. I have not been spoiled. I don't know what is involved in this chapter. All I know is that we are continuing when we left off with the last chapter. And normally in these types of situations, we kind of just go off into a different little area, right? We kind of go off a little on checking on other people, and then we come back. That's not happening this time. That's not happening here. We're in the throne room. We're chilling out. We're gonna see what happens, okay? And the fact that we have all of you guys here in the chat, I see you guys. I see Desnez here. I see Terrible TJ. Shout out to Terrible TJ for winning the Hype Bounty poster for the month of April, as well as Ronnie for the month of May. We've got the Little Gun here, and we've got Dax Sake here. I want to say thank you to everybody here in the chat, everybody watching this after the fact, for me to go and read this chapter, because I see you guys here. I see you making some noise. I see you rumbling around out there. And I want to know what's up. I want to see what's going on, because I can't stand anymore. I can't handle anymore. So let me, and I noticed that my microphone's peaking, so let me just put this down a little bit. All right, that's a little bit better. Okay, that's a little bit better. I was in the red. All right, I was in the red, and it was looking a bit too intense. Okay, oh, it's doing it again. Let me just calm down. All right, let me just calm down. We haven't even read the chapter yet. And my settings are peaking. Okay, so let's just tame it down. First of all, if you guys have not liked this stream yet, like the stream right now, guys. Like the stream. It'll make me very, very happy. And it will show me everyone here who's showing support. It's really, really cool. Another thing too, we have had 2 back-to-back weeks of amazing guests for the Hype stream. If you haven't seen them, please check them out. They're a load of fun. We had King Recon for this recent week's Hype stream. It was so much fun. I was just like laughing to tears. It was such a good time, and I cannot wait to go and have these clips cut up and put out into the out to the world for other people to see. Which the one that I was watching before this stream started that made me just tear up with laughter is me and King Recon booking our own One Piece themed WrestleMania, and we had our own little matchups, and it was so funny, the different matchups that me and King Recon came up with. So that's so much fun. So if you want to watch the stream, it's on there already. But I'm going to be putting out clips throughout the week, as you would have been seeing all my recent uploads. And I think that's a really cool way to get some bite-sized content while I work on some bigger videos. In particular, I've talked about this for a long while now, but the Lush One Piece bath bomb review video, there is a rough cut made. I just need to have a few tweaks made, and then I'm gonna go and put it out. I'll most likely have it as like a premiere, so you guys cannot miss it. It is such an unhinged, funny video, and I want to come out with some more wacky videos like that in the future. So whenever that does come out, I would absolutely love all your guys' support for that. A lot of time and effort and money went into that. I bought the entire collection for this video, and I want to do more of them in the future. So all your guys' super chats, all your guys' memberships, all that is going straight back into the channel. So because you guys have been so generous with your super chats and your memberships, I've now had my possibilities are so much more open to make more content. So like, for instance, I would absolutely love to do a video in the future of me doing like a cooking video or like a cooking stream with Sanji's cookbook. That's something I wanted to do in the future. And if we had that kind of support, I can go and get like a bunch of ingredients and like make a bunch of meals and just have fun with it. So that's where all of that support's going to, and I really do appreciate all of you guys' support with that. As well as, again, on the hype stream, we have Joy Girl who joined us, and that was so much fun too. Some classic Aussie banter with me and Joy Girl, and I'm very thankful for all of them. And look, you have Dax Sake here in the chat, and I'm really thankful for you, Dax, for joining me. And I'd absolutely love for you to go and join me again, because this time round, I actually know what I'm doing. I actually have figured this kind of live stream thing out. I'm getting better at it. It doesn't feel like it, but I think I've done enough of these already that it's coming together. So I want to say thank you. Okay, so Terrible TJ, he just woke up out of bed. It's 3 a.m., but this guy is a Hype Awards winner in my books. Like, you can't get better than that. So all you guys, I think it's time. With all these introductions now out of the way, I think it's time for me to go and read this chapter. I think it's finally time to see what all the fuss is about. So if you guys have any questions, if you guys have anything you want to shoot in the chat, go for it, and I'll go and read it after the fact, okay? But I'm going to go and read this chapter now, and I'm going to go and see what happens. Wish me luck. All your support is going to go to me. I need your emotional support as I read this chapter. And the fact that all you guys are here shows me that I'm going to go and see some serious shit. So I'm going to go and jump right into this, okay? So let's go and get right into the thing. So, chapter 1085, The Death of Nefertari Cobra. Now, I have a sneaking suspicion that this is the chapter that will see Cobra, in fact, die. It's just a bit of a hunch. I don't know. It just... that's the feeling I get. Okay. Wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck. Okay, we got Frankie stranded. Frankie looks very, very sad. He's very, very distraught. Frankie looks like me right now. When I was at work and I saw everybody, I saw Dax Sake, I saw everybody doing their live stream reactions to the chapter, and I couldn't do it until I got home. So I feel the exact same way as Frankie did. But look, we're here right now, so that's all that matters. Frankie encouraging hatchling turtles on their way to the sea. Okay, that is actually very terrifying. That's very sad. If you know anything about the hatchling turtles, it is a very heart-wrenching situation where they have to get to sea because bad things could happen. And Sanji definitely, Frankie definitely understands that. Sanji would as well. Sanji cares for the turtles, which is why he recycles his plastics. Recycle your plastics. Okay, anyway. Let's go and get right into this. Okay. So we're starting off. Opening shot is Cobra staring up at Aim. No one is ever supposed to sit there. No individual should have the power to control the world. It says MU. I'm guessing it's Eam. It says Mu. Shall address two of the points being discussed, and thou must answer a single question in return. What? Wait a minute. That's Eam saying that. Eam addresses the Cobra. Eam shall address two of the points being discussed, and thou must answer a single question in return, Cobra. Wow. The audacity. Wow. You gotta choose your questions wisely. Choose your questions wisely. Who are you? I've heard the name Aim before. It could be an... Wait a minute. Okay, let me... I'm bracing myself. Okay, guys? I'm bracing myself. I've heard the name Aim before. It could be a coincidence, but one of the first 20 was also... No, stop it. Stop. There's no way. One of the first 20 was also called that. Such curiosity teeters on impertinence. It will not be dignified with an answer. Oh, shut up. Shut up. You're out here saying, I'll answer your questions if you answer one, and then immediately deflects the question. What an ass. What an absolute ass. But also, that must be just confirmation, right? That Eam is indeed one of the 20 rulers. That's crazy. That's crazy. However, those initial queries shall be addressed. Okay, so Ian's going to go and answer about that too. Okay. D is the moniker of our ancient enemy. Wow. In recent times, it has cropped up more frequently. However, it is nothing but a faint echo. Those who carry the name do not even know of its true meaning now. And yet, this irritation only endures due to Queen Lily's grave blunder 800 years ago. Blunder? The same can be said of those irksome scholars investigating the so-called Void Century. This is crazy. This is crazy that we're getting a full-fledged lore dump from AIM. This is insanity. We are actually here. We are here, guys. This is crazy. Without that blunder, there would be no pirates chasing the poneglyphs in pursuit of treasure either. If it were not for Lily's incompetence, those vexing relics would never have been scattered all over the world. So you're saying that Lily is the origin, like the reason behind the poneglyphs and everything like that, chasing for these answers? The release of the poneglyphs was the worst possible outcome for us. So one must wonder whether it was truly a mistake or if it was actually part of some larger plan. How would it be a mistake? What happened? Wait. Whoa. Locked and cocked, ready to go. The 5 Gorosei. This is whatever Eam is about to say next. You'll get your answer and you're done. You'll get your answer and you are done. This is, oh my god, they are the 5 of them. 5 of them are cocked and locked, ready to go. Look at this. 4 of them have got pistols. One's got a sword. Are you serious? They're rocking pistols? These guys are rocking pistols. He's gonna pistol whip this dude. The truth undoubtedly lies in the letter Lily left. So pray, tell. Was it a deliberate choice to only refer to her as Queen Lily of House Nefertari? Go ahead and divulge the full name on her letter as written. Wait. Yeah, what is her full name? It's just Queen Lily? Was it a deliberate choice to only refer to her as Queen Lily? Are they gonna straight up to say like Eam? If it's straight up like Eam, if it's just Eam in her name, that's over. It's just over. Like if I scroll down this and it says Eam in her name anywhere, I'm gonna scroll. Okay, I'm gonna scroll. They've got me. He's folded his cards. They've got me. I suppose there really is no chance in leaving this room alive. Oh god, yeah, okay. This man thought he had a chance. This man thought he had a chance in this wheelchair. In this wheelchair. I take it that there is no fib I could tell that would satisfy you enough to let me go. Your fate was decided the moment you saw great Eam. Oh my god, this man's got a pistol. This man, they're rocking pistols. Not surprising. They can't let anyone know the world's greatest taboo has been broken. And I can see there's a double page spread as I scroll down here. There's a double page spread down here. Okay. We're going outside. Okay, we're having a break. This is just like last chapter. We're having a break. Wait. Whoa. Wait a minute. And I just yelled so loud. I heard the guitars just like rumble. The guitars just rumbled from the acoustics. I just saw Sabo, and I thought that we were just like outside now. I thought it was in a different scene. Little did I know that as I scrolled my eyes down, I saw Eam's eye, and it said D Lily. Wait a minute here. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. Sabo is witnessing this. Sabo is witnessing this moment. Confirmed. The atmosphere here feels a little sinister. What's going on? The truth is, the letter from Alabaster's ruler 8 centuries ago was signed by Queen Nefertari D. Lily. I see Eam's eye. Eam says D. There is what seems to be some sort of arrow flying towards the side of Cobra. Go straight through him. Straight through. Sabo leaps in. Dude, there is no... Oh my god. No way. There is no... There is no way that this happened. There is no way this man just did that. There is no way. There is no way that Sabo... I'm seeing a panel right now of Sabo attacking the 5 elders at once. Are you serious? That is the most insane. That is the most incomprehensible situation that I could have ever predicted. Queen Nefertari D. Lily, as soon as that happened, Eam uttered D. And this crazy looking arrow flung around and skewered Cobra. And then, without any second of hesitation, Sabo lays a fire fist to the five elders at once. That's Luffy's brother. That is Luffy's brother right there. If Luffy's out here doing a straight-on attack to the 3 admirals at Marineford, this is his brother. A straight-on attack to the 5 elders. That is absurd. How did Sabo get out of here? smothered mate. A flame travels up the throne towards Eam. Where did this one come from? Where did that hit? Where did that hit? Did it hit the chair? What is this? What is this? What am I looking at? Is that from Eam? What is this? I was hoping I'd be able to take you all out in one move. After all, there was no way I could have known that hell was located here, at the very top of the world. What? Are those the Gorosei? Are those the Gorosei? These look like the creatures from Zelda. What is this? These look like the black hands that come out from the goo. What is this? What? Is that them? You are Luffy's brother, aren't you? There's a transponder snail right there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is the Gorosei. What? 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 How did he get out of here? How did this man get out of here? Why is this man dead on the spot? You're with the Revolutionary Army and you're still stepped in to save me? Our cause is more concerned with the monsters that sit above the kings and queens of the world. Do you know Luffy somehow? He once stepped in to save me too. Sounds like him, alright. Look at this panel. Look at this panel. This panel of Sabo running with Cobra and these crazy ass ancient, like, it honestly looks like the creatures from like a Legend of Zelda game that I'm playing, Tears of the Kingdom. Like these crazy ancient silhouette monsters, which are the Gorosei. And then the eyes looming in the background. This is the craziest panel I've ever seen. That's actually how they look. That's actually the Gorosei. That is insanity. Leave me. I'm dead weight. You have a better chance of escaping on your own. Not gonna happen. There's something I've come to understand. And if you die here, we'll be in trouble. Because I need you to deliver a message to Luffy and Vivi. You want me to tell them something. Tell them we share the moniker D. What? I finally know the path. I finally know the path Alabasta must follow. So you both have D in your name. Oh my god. This is crazy. This is crazy. The D is actually like, what's really insane is that, the D has been a part of the whole story and been such a mystery. But the weight that I feel in this moment and the insanity of what I've just witnessed of the five elders of Eam reacting in the way that they did, talking about this mystery of what the D actually means and how they don't really understand. And now in his dying breaths, he's like, I understand everything now. We share the D name. Let Luffy know. Tell Luffy that we share the D name. I finally know the path Alabasta must follow. So you both have D in your name. Is that just a coincidence or something? Oh, I guess. Who cares? A name's a name. Do you want a D in your name too, Sabo? This is Arrow. The arrow is following them. That is so scary looking. So you can be Sadbo. Why'd you put it there? It's skew. Oh my god. Oh my god. It will find you. This thing is so... Why not take out Sabo too? Is it just people who have the D in their name? Is that really it? It must be. Oh no, it had. Oh no, it did go through Sabo. Oh my god, it went through him too. King Cobra. This is scary. This is so scary. This is the Chain Chomp from Mario on steroids. This is so terrifying. The Poneglyphs. Dude, it just... There's a panel of this thing. And it roars over the text. I don't think I've seen that. I don't think I've seen that in this series. Roar. Must be, I can see it says must be protected. Fly the flag that heralds the world's eventual dawn. Nefertari D. Lily. I'm counting on you, Sabo. This man is standing against him. King Cobra. Oh my god, this... What is this? Who's there? You must live on. Who's there? These creatures look... That is terrifying. They actually look like cave paintings. Like, they look like the cave markings and cave paintings you would find in ancient times. That's... What? Who's there? Oh my god, somebody saw this? Somebody saw this. Who saw it? Who's there? He's dead. Cobra the senile has gone and got himself killed. I never liked him, but how can I celebrate after witnessing something so terrifying? Wapo. The Wapo. This man I hate with a passion has witnessed this. Wapo. I've stumbled upon the biggest skeleton in the government's closet. I don't even know. I don't even want to know who that was. They will end me. This is the most insane. This is the most... I cannot wait to go and see everybody's reactions to it. I cannot see the discussions and the theories upon what we've just witnessed. This is absolute insanity. The grand round table in the council chamber. Oh my god, I'm in absolute disbelief. I'm in so much disbelief. That is above anything that I could have ever envisioned happening in that moment. Like, you could have said, okay, Sabo at some point is going to come and maybe he'll go and see Eam. The fact that we had Sabo throw an attack to the 5 elders all at once. And this man he said he was hoping to take them all out in one move. This man's insane. This man, that's essentially like Luffy throwing the big log at the 3 admirals at Marineford and saying, I was hoping I'd take you all out in one go with that move. It's absolute insanity. It seems that King Cobra and King Wapo are not yet present. We just received word that the 2 of them will not be attending and that we are to proceed without them. Perhaps King Cobra's impasse speech drained him. Maybe he considers his job done now that the dissolution of the warlords has been approved. Let us move to the remaining matters on the agenda. Now then, concerning the coalition of the 4 northern nations calling for independence. I can't. I just can't. Shirahoshi, the conference is almost over. Let's go wait at the Red Port. We won't have to deal with the celestial dunces there. Are you okay? I was hoping to say goodbye to Princess Vivi. I wonder where she went. So Vivi, okay, we have Vivi here. Tied to a chair. What's the big idea? You'd better untie me. Whose orders are you following? I'll tell the whole world about this. A guest room in Pangaea Castle. Oh, God. Okay. I saw Jabra and I got very disappointed. Then I saw Khalifa and I'm like, okay, I'll listen. Looking fantastic. I mean, look at this. Hey, easy there. You're being too forward. Gotta play your cards closer to the vest if you want a shot at being free, you know? You're one feisty chick. I'm afraid no one's going to help you, princess. Once your disappearance is made known, you'll probably live the rest of your life like a pet. Is Shirahoshi alright? Seriously, now's not the time to be worried about others. We received word that more trouble broke out around her earlier, but she apparently came out of the ordeal unscathed. Thank goodness. The punks who ended up assaulting the celestial dragon that was trying to kidnap the mermaid princess were members of the Straw Hat Fleet. Boldly proclaimed their victory, giving their names and everything. The guests in the courtyard were stunned. Oh my god. That is essentially, they've essentially called for war against the entire Straw Hat Fleet. That's crazy. Like, the Straw Hat Fleet is all just like dead in the eyes of the government. I mean, we already knew this, but yeah, I love that they proudly said, yep, we're a part of this crew. Meanwhile, at the home of the gods, Fujitora's actions helped the Revolutionary Army free the slaves. It makes it sound like they're working together. Fujitora's actions helped the Revolutionary Army free the slaves. And that obviously pissed Ryokuju off. So they went at it. Yeah, he did. He helped them out. What's the deal with this year's reverie? Like a pet? Give me a break. Looks like I'm going to have to do something about this. And then Vivi goes and looks at the wall. Oh, God. Oh, God. Waphole. Spare me. I didn't see a thing. He just charges through this wall. If he's not careful, he's going to go and eat Vivi. Out of the way. This man is crazy. This man is just... I mean, look, I saw what I saw. If that was in person, there's no way. Waphole, out of the way. This is my chance. Move already. You'll never take me alive. What was that? I think it was King Waphole. Wait a second. Vivi's gone. What? Oh, darling, I've been looking for you. Where the devil have you been? And who is that young lady with you? Oh my god, she did hop in his mouth. Oh my god. Oh my god, she did. Hey, Waphole, how much farther are you going to go? As far as it takes. I'll run to the end of the world if I have to. Sounds good to me. Let's go. Don't tell me you're running away with the mistress. I can't. I can't. Oh, I can't, guys. Guys. I feel that every single piece of like emotional support you guys could have given me was not enough. I mean, look, I love you guys to death. I love all your support, but Oda has this really crazy thing where he is able to get you so hyped up and so excited to the point where you're just so drained. Like, I'm just so scatterbrained. Like, I just am so emotionally drained from what I just witnessed. I really just can't. And I'm gonna go and read your I'm gonna go and read you guys' comments now. I want to go and see what you guys have to go and say. We got a membership gifted. What is this? Who's gifted memberships? AIM PDX gifting memberships. You're too nice. You're too nice, guys. We got Ronnie here. We got Ronnie in the chat. Winner of the Hype bounty poster for May. Guys, what did I just see? We got 3 new members. Who's terrible TJ? Who's gifting memberships here? You guys are crazy. What are you guys doing? I'm just here having a meltdown. I'm just Waphole right now, just losing my mind. And you guys are out here just throwing W's in the chat, just giving away memberships. You guys are insane. Guys, thank you. Oh my god, where do I begin? I cannot believe that, like, something that I talked about with King Recon in the stream, right? In the hype stream, was that, you know, the Gorosei, they look really strange, right? They're really strange, weird looking people. And I said to him, wouldn't it be interesting if the reason why they look so strange and so weird is because it's like people back in that day, just like, it's kind of like, that's just how they looked. It's and the way that I pointed to was like when you watch really old episodes of The Simpsons and you're like, why does Homer look so weird? Like, what's the art style look so strange? And I thought, wouldn't that be funny if like the art style of these characters back in the day just looked really weird and funky compared to everything right now, and that's why they look so strange. I didn't believe they are literal, like Legend of Zelda, ancient cave drawings. That is what their forms turn into. And I wonder if this is exactly Dax. If you're still here, Dax Sake, if you're still in the chat, we had that discussion and you talked about how you'd love to have the Gorosei actually become literal celestial dragons. What we just witnessed were those the literal celestial dragon forms, because they were not human. They looked like legitimate cave drawings of creatures that looked crazy. I absolutely love that design choice. I love that style choice for them. But we need to again address the fact that Sabo went head on and threw an attack at the 5 elders in one shot with Eam present. Are you kidding me? Are you actually serious? But let me have a look at your let me have a look at this chat, guys. Let me look at, if you have any questions, guys, throw your questions at me. Throw everything you want at me. I want to go and hear your guys' feedback. I want to go and talk to you guys about this, and I need to process this, okay? Everybody, thanks for being here. If you haven't liked this already, go and like this stream. Come on. Look at this chapter right now. Look at you guys in the chat right now. Eam referring to herself as Moo. Like Mua. Okay. Everyone gifted memberships. Crazy. That arrow reminds me of Gecko Mori's attack on Oz Jr. Oh, man. That is true. The arrow reminds me of the lady from Soul Eater. Yeah, how crazy is that? How crazy was that random arrow? Like, and also Sabo's comment being like, I didn't expect to find hell on the top of like the world. Let me go back to that. I was hoping I'd be able to take you out on one move. After all, there was no way I could have known that hell was located here at the very top of the world. This is exactly what I talked about in an old theory of mine. That like you have like the I thought it was really interesting how you got like, you know, you have Eam who could very well be like a devil. Hey, and like you have like the god fruits, and then you have like and then it's like a warped sense of perspective, you know. Of course, like you have these people that are really high above everyone else, and they refer to everyone else as devils that are beneath them, and they refer to themselves as gods because they have a god complex, but they are in fact the devils. And then you have like them who make the god fruits, right? And then all the fruits that drop down to everyone beneath them are referred to as devil fruits because they're for the devils. But they're the ones that they're the devils. And that you have, and it would be an interesting like a polarization where you have God's land ruled by gods, but they're in fact devils. So in fact, is it like God's land is actually like hell? Is that what he's referring to? And then also you have the arrow, which is like the old-timey devil. Like how you have like the little sketches of like the devil that have like the little pointy tail, right? And like the tail went and skewered them. Is that what that was? There is so much to go about this. There really is so much to go about this, guys. This is just... Oh man. Whoa. There I mentioned this during the reaction, but there was a feeling that I got when Cobra left the room with Sabo and he's like, I finally understand the importance of this name. Tell Luffy that we share the same name. That is, there's such, the importance stems from the fact that the queen had D in her name. That is what it stems to. The importance is that, I mean, a lot of people have the D name, but the importance is recognizing that the queen has that D name. Because once that was said, he got skewered immediately. And so Sabo is going to go and relay this to Dragon, I imagine. But the fact that Sabo got out of there is just mind-boggling to me. That is just absolute insanity. I can't believe he did that. Now that you read it, Joy Boy equals Lily is so much on fire right now. Yeah, like Lily being like Joy Boy? I love that. I love that for Lily. Lily, absolute queen. Lily is doing queen shit and I'm all for it. Lily as Joy Boy. So, Joy Girl. Wouldn't it be crazy if, like, you know, Joy Girl's name instead of being Sophie was like Lily the entire time? That's crazy. But like, yeah, actually, like Joy Girl, Joy Boy being Lily is insane. Oda has a list of characters nobody thought would be relevant ever again. Wapol. Man, I have a grudge against Wapol. Like, I hate this man. This man's disgusting. Like, I really hate this guy's design. I think he's just a disgusting character, and his face makes me so angry. So the fact that this man witnessed what he witnessed, and he has to carry that burden, I actually love that for Wapol. I'm glad he has to be tortured by this information. But I can't believe that this guy is relevant in this stage of the story. I cannot believe that. Out of all the characters to go for. I don't know why. My favorite panel was Kinderella mistaking Wapol cheating on her. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. Oh no, yeah, here come all the different theories of Luffy x Luffy. Wait, Luffy x Luffy. That's self-love. Vivi and Luffy. Oh no. Stop it. Don't start. All this late game One Piece correlates to pre-time skip so much. And I mean, here's the thing, right? I mentioned this previously, but One Piece was originally meant to end very early. Like, and so, I mean, it makes sense that Alabasta was introduced much early on into the story. But it's so fascinating that now we are getting all these reveals that the Queen of Alabasta having the D name and then Vivi having that reintroduction. I guess it really boils down to Oda going forward with the original idea he had. But also, it's pretty crazy to imagine that he's going to have all these reveals for the D name and everything. And it wasn't originally this way? Was it originally meant to be the Queen of Alabasta and have this kind of importance? Because that's insane for all this time to keep that kind of thing. But it is really, really cool to once again have everything matter. Like the fact that everything in Alabasta and all these pre-time skip events, pre-time skip characters, like look, Wapol and Alabasta and Vivi and Cobra, all these characters, they honestly do matter so much, and they are big game players at this stage of the story. I absolutely love that. There are so many different series that you would have characters in different story arcs and different situations that would just be tossed to the wayside because everything in the current timeline is just so much more above everything else in the early timeline. But the pre-time skip stuff is making sense and it's relevant, and I absolutely love that. And it adds to the whole way that Oda plans his stories. Like the fact he's able to plan as much as he does and it's all relevant is just a testament to how well of a storyteller he is. An absolute banger. Yeah, this is an absolute banger of a chapter. If that, then that's putting it lightly. This chapter put me through emotional turmoil. This chapter made me scatterbrain. This chapter made me afraid. This chapter did things to me that I would never have anticipated. And the things that I've seen, it's the same. I'm reacting the same way Wapol has, and you know, I put myself through this, and I love it. I guess this is the closest thing to being like a masochist that I can get to. So Chestnut Tanuki made a theory video about Lily being Joy Boy, which means it's actually Joy Girl. And they said she started it all. And she said she started all, it was her mistake by poneglyphs. Yeah, I love the fact that it's just Joy Girl now. Like, Joy Girl's channel, like, it's so relevant. Like, Joy Girl, good stuff. Like, what a perfect thing for Joy Girl, honestly. Monkey D Cobra confirmed. Monkey D Cobra. Also, what I was suspicious of, look at the cover page and see the D word in the same chapter as the D meaning. Let me see that. Let me see that. Ah. You find it interesting here where it says departure and everything, and it has the arrow at the end too. How has the arrow that went and skewered them? Does D stand for departure? Is that what that means? But yeah, it's interesting to have the arrow that was skewered through Cobra and Sabo was there and as well on the cover page. That's very fascinating. Also laugh so hard that Sabo has to tell Luffy that Vivi has a D. Yeah, like the that's gonna be fun. But man, the fact that people know, like Cobra knows that one of the 20 leaders was named Eam. That's crazy. That this somewhat confirms that, yeah, Eam is one of the 20 leaders, the original 20 leaders. That's insane. And that if Sabo goes and mentions to Dragon saying, hey, they referred to this great Eam, then Dragon would most definitely know who that is. That's insane. Like, the ramifications of this are insane. And now that you have Sabo, who put a direct attack on the Gorosei, saw Eam with his own eyes, manages to escape. You have a warpath between the Revolutionary Army and the Gorosei and Eam. It's happening. It really is happening. We're getting a collision course. And Sabo has to go and tell Luffy the news. Sabo has to go and tell Luffy this information because this matters. This matters for Luffy. And so in saying that, we are actually going to be having a Revolutionary Army and Straw Hat Pirate Alliance against the Gorosei and Eam. And like, how much better can you get than that? Like, this is the story at the moment. And not only do you have that, but you have this whole race to the One Piece. Like, everything right now, this single story right now of Sabo escaping the Five Elders and Eam and them coming after them and having to fight against them is already enough of a conflict, enough of a situation. That's just like the most exciting hype chain of events that you can just follow. And that's it. Like, that is it. But we have that. And we've got this whole battle to the One Piece. You've got the ancient weapons. You've got the history of the world. It's just, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Like, this is... I love that this single situation just overshadows so much. Like, it is, I mean, it just happened, so it's a big shock for me, of course. A big shock for me. But there's just so much more happening. There are so many more parts to this. If you're not on the peak fiction train, then you're never going to be on it, because this is it. Like, this is the peak fiction train, and we are full steam ahead, and we're not stopping for anybody. We're not stopping. There's no way. So now that we know that Sabo don't know really about Ian's power except the arrows, how did Sabo saw the Illumina incident before it happened? Yeah, what happens there? I was so sure Sabo saw Ian's power and wanted to show it off to everyone. Yeah. I'm kind of into the theory where Vivi is actually the sovereign that prophesized by Sea Kings to guide Shirahoshi instead of Luffy as the sovereign. Yeah, I do love the idea of Vivi having a much larger part to play rather than just Luffy being like the be-all end-all savior, because that's not what he's about. Luffy is about having fun and being free and just doing his own thing. I don't really like the idea of him being this sort of be-all end-all savior. And in some aspects, him having Joy Boy's fruit, having the human fruit, the sun god fruit, is enough of a reason to him fall into that kind of savior, prophesized character. But I love that other characters having that sort of shine. I'm all for that. I much prefer that. So Vivi being in that spotlight, I do really like. And it really gives those other previous arcs a massive piece of weight. I love it when story gives more like previous arcs and previous characters more depth and more purpose. I really do love that. Now that King Cobra asked Sabo to tell Vivi, that means Vivi didn't get the letter passed to her yet. Yeah, okay. Once we go back to Egghead, we did a video explaining everything that happened during the stretch of chapters. I keep forgetting stuff like Shanks versus Kid and Blackbeard versus Law. I mean, look, I'm not forgetting this. There's no possible way anyone can forget this. Ronnie. Can I have a shout out? Can everyone put W's in the chat for Ronnie here? Ronnie Williams just became a hype club member for 1 month. This man, you guys are out here supporting us, and I really do appreciate every single one of you. But there are some people that just go above and beyond everything, and it just baffles my mind. And Ronnie is one of those dudes. Like, Ronnie, thank you for your support. Becoming a hype pirate, member of the hype club for a month. I really do appreciate it. It means so much. I just woke up to greatness. Let's get hype. Man, I keep saying this every week, but it doesn't get any more hype than this. Everything that I've just witnessed, I just cannot. I am in absolute disbelief. And I'm glad that all you guys were here for it. I'm glad that I'm able to go and share this experience with you guys. Because I need that. I need that support. Also, as an update for live action, in the last Shonen Jump, there was an ad for the live action that said we would get a website with new stuff on May 31st, but it's already June 1st everywhere. I'm really keen. I'm really keen to see what they do. Like that look, that poster we had of the Mary, I really do love that look. And I'm really just keen to go and see what they do. I really have faith now. I've been quite like pessimistic to, I found the right word. It's the opposite to optimistic. to the series because of how live action series have gone in the past, of course. But I mean, the passion and the love and support and the treatment they're taking to the series, I really do have faith and I have optimism for this series, and I'm just so excited to go and see the first look of the series. How do I rate this chapter? I mean, how is this not a 10? How is this not a 10? How is it not 11? How? Like, Ronnie, this chapter exceeded anything I could have thought. Ronnie, there is no possible way that I would have ever thought. I mean, also, it makes total sense because it's Luffy's brother. And look, Sabo stepping in and throwing an attack to the 5 elders at once, having a direct one-to-one comparison to Luffy attacking the 3 admirals at Marineford, having Sabo face the 5 elders, throw an attack at them at once, and have the audacity to say he was hoping he'd take them all out in one move. Are you serious? This man is a menace. This man is a damn menace, and I'm all for it. And just seeing, just having the speech, Aim's speech was unreal. And the fact that we have now seen, we have witnessed, for one, the Gorosei whipping pistols. They be piston whipping fools. These guys are old-timey dudes. They're not throwing magical wands. They're not throwing... One dude has a staff. We thought that was a blade. This dude's got a pistol. This guy's got a Glock. They're rocking Glocks. They're rocking Desert Eagles. They're rocking 44 Magnums. And then they transformed into what looked to be ancient cave paintings of ancient creatures of legend from the walls of hell. And these dudes look scary as hell. And you saw the crazy tail whip out and spear Cobra and Sabo. And it looks like a direct comparison to, say, for example, like an old-timey devil with the little devil tail skewering this man. It does. How is this not a 10? How is this not a 10? This is the most absurd stuff I've ever seen. This is absolute insanity. It is too late to be witnessing this. And look, I could not, normally I do the chapter reactions tomorrow night, like the next day. I try to keep it on a regular schedule. But look, when this chapter dropped and I saw the reaction on the posts on Reddit of just like the new chapter's out, and it's just like upvotes on upvotes and upvotes, and I see like just the feedback from this chapter, I knew that something was down. I knew that we were getting a follow-up. I knew that something was going down. And then this morning, I go to work. I hop out of my car. I check my phone. Dax is watching this chapter. Dax is reading this chapter. I'm like, okay, he's on it. I come home from work. I check the chapter name. It says The Death of Cobra. It's over. It's over. I am reading this tonight. I left work early to be able to go onto the stream and schedule it in advance, 3 hours in advance, to let you guys know that I'm going on early and I'm going to read this thing because I could not wait any longer for this chapter, and it delivered. It delivered. Hype, Aim needs you to look up Chinese heavenly mythical beasts and also where the wild things are. Yeah, okay. That'd be, I mean, look, the amount of theory videos that are gonna come out of this is insane. That's crazy. I saw Maurice send that illustration. The similarity is sus. Also, someone pointed out that it could be a Gecko Moria type fruit, and Eam is projecting people's biggest nightmares compared to Luffy's laughter he brings. I mean, that's the thing, right? Is that this honestly makes so much sense. So this explains Eam's power. So you have Luffy, who is the bringer of freedom, the bringer of joy, and then you have Eam, who is the bringer of control and the bringer of fear. Like, it's the classic story, right? Of the polar opposites, right? You know, good versus evil, heel versus face. The yokai. I'm gonna look up these. All right, I'm gonna look up these things. I'm gonna look these up. The yokai. The class of supernatural entities and spirits in Japanese folklore. The demon fairy sprite. The yokai. Man, okay, these look scary. These creatures look scary. I don't like these yokai. They are going to give me nightmares. These they give me, oh my god, I'm really scared looking at this. You're scaring me. Ronnie, you're really scaring me with that. Where and then where the, yeah, actually looking like where the wild things are. But I mean, my first instinct was like the Zelda Tears of the Kingdom like creatures, like old ancient creatures. You mean the yokai who was in the sea without a body, just a shape? Yeah, yokai are just Japanese ghost stories. Also, no break next week. We are back. We have no breaks. No breaks. Also, that mu is very much like Frenchie's moi, which means just me. And I guess that would make sense, right? Like, this person is above the world, like above every single other person. So it's just me. Only me. So that makes sense too. I like Adesnes, but I also believe Moria has the devil fruit form of Eam's ability. Original, what devil fruit haki based off of? Could you imagine if like the origins of the fruits and haki in general stem from these characters? That's just absurd. Yokai are part of my how to turn objects into devil fruits video. In yokai mythology, there is a saying that objects turn alive when they are 100 years old. You guys are cooking. You guys are cooking something fierce. You guys really are. You guys are way above this than I am. You guys are just so good. I love that you're able to do this for people. I love that you're able to do this because this is just... There was a point in time where I'd be able to buckle down and make all these kinds of theory videos and all these type of thoughts, but man, it hurts my brain. It really does hurt my brain. Oh man, you guys are great. But don't. Ronnie, I am you. Ronnie, stop it. Ronnie, stop it. This is too much for me. All right. Guys, that being said, I'm gonna go on tap out, right? I'm tapping out. This is a 10 out of 10 chapter. This is a banger of a chapter. This is crazy. We are cooking. Everybody here in the chat, I want to say thank you. Every new member, thank you. Everybody who's gifting memberships, thank you. Everyone who is a recurring member, Ronnie, thank you for becoming a member of the Hype Club for a month. It means so much to have that kind of support. Everybody out here liking the video, commenting, thank you. It honestly means so much to have your support here. Thank you for sitting with me while I just essentially trauma dump, because this is a lot of emotional damage that I've just received. And thank you for being here to support me through this journey. I'll be with you for another hype stream. As always, I want to bring them out every week to you guys, having fun, chatting with creators. If you have any suggestions for people you'd like to go and see me on the hype stream with, let me know, because we've had King Recon, we've had Joy Girl, we've had so many great people recently, and I want to keep it coming. I want to keep all the great interviews coming. and we're going to be back next week for another One Piece chapter, and I couldn't be more happy. And where we go from here, it's all up from here, guys. It's all up from here, and it's going to get crazier and crazier, and my heart's not going to take it. But for right now, I'm going to go to bed, and I'm going to go nap. So with that being said, I want to say thank you. Take care, guys. I'm going to see you all on the next one.